Yo guys, how's it going? Vex, what's going on? Jabbers, what's going on? Plasmatic, what's going on? Um, who else is here? XF, what is going on? How's everyone doing today? We got a squad review, Dubs. Fred, what's going on? Leo, what's going on? W, Sui, Yo, Goat. Voted Nunes for Team of the Year. Yes, we can do a Team of the Year voting. I'm not sure when it came out, but I saw a few people doing their votes. Um, I kind of want to do a few different, what do you call it? Um, like a few different votes, a few different things. The first one I kind of want to do like who I want to get in, not necessarily who should get in, who I want to get in, and then maybe the second one we can do is who I actually think deserves it, and then maybe we could do a third one just with chat who they think should get in. Giroud, Nkunku, and Benz only. Um, hmm, I don't know about that. How on earth did you get so many packs so quick? Well, I didn't get so many so quick. We were on like 330 yesterday, and the day before we were on, I don't even know. Well, I don't have too many packs. How many was that on the last time you saw? Do it with polls so it can be a Hamo stream decides team of the end. You can do it on TikTok. Yeah, I could do that. By being Whammo. What do you mean? What do you mean by being Whammo? Can you guys hear me properly? Um, I don't know why I sound a bit quiet to myself. Like 250 2 days ago. Oh yeah, when that what was it called? It was the 78 times 3 when that came out. I think I did like 70 in one night. And now with the 81 double upgrade, I'm thinking of like just spending all my coins doing like 100 of those, but I'm not too sure. It seems like it's going to be a bit of time. But yeah, right now we have a share play. Your team is looking better. I feel like every time you do a share play, it does look improved. Donnarumma, from what I've like played against, is really good. Bailly is very good. Amavi could do with an upgrade, but I think he's got a decent card. Mascherano, maybe another upgrade on your team because his pace is a bit low. Cancelo is very good. Di Maria is very good. Odegaard, obviously he's an Arsenal player, but his stats look good. Very good passing, dribbling, and pace. Abedi Pele, obviously a dub. Kante, Salah, very good, but gold cards kind of want to upgrade them, but they are very good in game. And obviously you've got that Mbappe. Um, wait, where are all your coins? Haven't you sold your Mbappe? Where's your Mbappe? But yeah, a very nice team. I think I'd rate it. What would I give that? Maybe like a 7.8 out of 10. What do you guys think about that? What's going on, Mattis? How much should I get a Griechi in? If you want. Um, you're damaging your what? Your train. Cat cam. My cat's not in my room right now. I have 8k channel points, but do you know what I'm saving for? What are you saving for? What's going on, Fighter Gami? Slav but no Nunes, so 8 out of 10. I swear Amavi was light skinned last year. I don't know, maybe this is a different Amavi. Yeah, I bought the whole team. Oh, okay, so you spent all your coins on the team. Yeah, I think I would probably change Mascherano first. Maybe Kante. You don't really see too many people using him, so I don't think he's that overpowered this year. Yeah, definitely a nice team. Looking good. Hi, sorry for being late. No, we just started like a couple minutes ago. Um, 7. You think that's a 7 out of 10? We got hydration. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, not too bad of a team. Maybe just like a couple more upgrades, and then you can have a solid team. Save it for 10k so you can use gold Milder, not the 86 one. No. Yeah, I can use the 86 one, right? Why would you want me to suffer? Like, I can understand you want me to use Milner, but then don't make me suffer. Kante's cheeks this year, from my experience. Yeah, you don't really see too many people playing with him, but I don't think he's bad. Um, all right, so any objectives that we need to do tonight? Not really. Any SBCs that we have to get done before they expire? I know there's still that draft SBC out. I can't really be bothered to do it. I haven't really been doing drafts apart from those few that we did last week. 81 double, we're going to start spamming those. Fodder is so expensive. I'm so sad I didn't I regret it so much that I didn't invest, because I remember the night before I was thinking fodder is very low, this would be such a nice time to invest, and then I just didn't invest, and fodder is very expensive. If I want to do this 100 player pack and I want to do Politano and I want to do this 88 plus, I need fodder to go down in price, or I could open some packs, which isn't going to happen. Premium Winter League upgrade. So I have to ask you guys something. Would you rather me spam 81 doubles or Winter League upgrades? Because I was actually doing some calculations yesterday. Of course. Now this 81 double, the worst case scenario, you are getting it's like 1,100 coins worth of players if you were to discard them. If you were to sell them, then what's that, 1,400 coins? That's the worst case scenario, but there is a minimum rating, you have to remember that. So you're spending about 5k on this, you're getting about minimum 1k worth of players, but you're most likely going to get a few boards, a few walkouts, depending on how many you do. From this one, from my calculations, I don't know if I'm 100% right, but even if you were to sell every single thing at minimum, Jumbo Gold Pack, Prime Electrum, Small Prime, a Small Rare, and the Prime Gold Players Pack at the end. If you were to discard every single thing, I know some of these are untradeable, but what I mean by discard is like, just treat them as a discard player. Like, I don't know, put them in another upgrade if they're not good enough. Yeah, if you were to discard every single thing, you'd be making, I think it was like 22k or something. And according to Footbin, the cost of the SBC is about 28k. So you're literally losing like 6k per round. So this is better value, but this one has a minimum price. That's the difference. That's the thing that you have to think about. So whatever you guys want me to do, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna do both. I'm probably gonna spam, I don't know, maybe like 100 of these. Maybe 100 is too much, because if it's like 5k per SBC, maybe I'll do like 50 to 75 of these and then like spend the rest of my coins on this. I'm not too sure. Whatever you guys want me to do. Or we could just go all out in one of them. I'll let you use the 86 one if you keep him in your club afterwards. Oh no, maybe I should just use that Milner. Just use him for one game, get him out of the way. Should I save high rated tradable fodder, and when should I sell? I don't think it's too bad of a time to sell right now. Right now they are very expensive. I think 85s went from about 7k to 9.5k. I think 86s went from about 12k to about 15k. 87s went from about like 16k to 20k. 88s went from about 22k to 27k. So I think especially like the high rated fodder, you want to sell, because I can't see it going up anymore. Well, to be honest, we're approaching team with the so EA probably want to like get rid of as many players from people's club as possible. So you know what, they could go up more. I'm not too sure, but I don't think it's a bad time to sell. Made 100k from Rule Breaker Ronaldo and still have him. Dubs. Did you vote for Team of the Year? No, not yet. We're going to do it soon. Yo, what's going on, Jibu? Both 81 times 2, spam 81 plus. How about you got 900k, bro? You just do them both. Yeah, but how many coins do I put in each of them? Like, do I just focus on the 81s completely until they expire? Or do I literally split it 50-50? What should I do? Guilherme, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. Just got King in draft. Dubs. Oh yeah, they have updated his price. I believe last time I saw he was like 180k, which seems a bit overpriced. I don't know if it's just me. It seems a bit expensive. Yeah, 200k, 188 is cheapest. Maybe because he's a new card, maybe because he's rare. But I'm surprised, 180k for this card. You might as well get that. What's that hero? Premier League centre back, that World Cup hero. I can't remember who it is. Elman packed Aaron Moy again. SVC fodder this time. Yo, Invid, what's going on? So he does exist. Yeah, he always existed. It's just that his max price was like 50k or something. Carvalho, yeah, Carvalho's the other player. I believe he's got a better card. Carvalho, is it this one? And you want to go for the World Cup hero. I think he's like, I want to say 220. Yeah, so he's even cheaper. So he's the same price, pretty much the same price, and I think he's got like 3 more defending, 3 more physical, something like that. So yeah, I don't know why people are going for King, unless you're a Spurs fan. I can't really see why you'd want him. But yeah, I obviously want him, but I'm gonna wait for him to go down in price. But yeah, should we do the vote while we wait for 6 p.m. content? I've got it loaded up on the other screen. We'll be doing this. Let me do this. So you guys should be able to see that now. Let me get chat back up. No one is a Tottenham fan. There are loads of Tottenham fans. If you don't vote Jeremy Frimpong, you're an NPC. I have to admit, I made the worst team in the year vote because I voted for people that don't deserve it because I like them and I think they would fit in my team. Yeah, the thing is, I think you can vote as many times as you want. As long as it's the same as like previous years, I think you can. Hamo should do a Hamo chess tournament. Oh my god, I'm so bad at chess. You guys don't want to see me play chess. I have 100k. What do I do with it? Invest in informs. How will we put FIFA points in Team of the Year? Never buying FIFA points. Never will. You know, I was actually thinking about this yesterday. I was thinking if someone does a share play and they have FIFA points and they're about to spend their FIFA points, I'm just not gonna even do their share play. I'm thinking like I hate FIFA points so much. I'm never gonna spend them. So even if someone's doing a share play and they're spending their FIFA points, I'm not gonna open it. 81 double upgrade. Yeah, you could do that. If you want to make coins, then I guess you invest in informs. Vote Nunez. My chess ranking is 150. I don't even know my chess ranking. Haven't done that in a long time. Competitive Connect 4 in Discord. Yeah, that is nice. All right, so this is going to be a bit of a meme vote first. I'm just going to go with the players that I think I would like to see. These aren't actual votes, but in goal, obviously, we're going to have Lloris, the best goalkeeper in the world. Now, in the defense, let's look which Tottenham players are here. We got one right there. I think Romero's the only one. Let's put him there. Now, apart from Romero, who else should we put in? You know, I don't really watch too much football, especially outside the Prem. I don't watch too much. So this vote isn't going to be great, but I'll just put some of the players that I would like, as who was it in chat said, players that could fit their team. I'm gonna go for like Cancelo. The past few FIFAs I've really liked his card. Although Alphonso Davies would also be quite good. Although maybe a bit hard to link. Militao would be good. Ruben Dias, I loved his card last year. Koulibaly would be really nice. Tomori would be quite good. Van Dijk would be good. I think I saw a lot of people voting for Real Madrid players because I saw a lot of people saying that they think Rudiger and Alaba should have been in, and because there's no other Real Madrid players in the defense, they went with Militao. So I wouldn't mind Militao going in as well. I think he's got very good links, La Liga and Brazil, quite nice. So any of these players, I would happily get in my team. I'm sure there's more players that I kind of want. Acuna would be good. Koundé would be good. Guardiola would be good. As I said, Van Dijk, Tomori. Koulibaly would be crazy. Hernandez, another one. Ruben Dias, Alfonso, Marquinhos as well. Last year his card was crazy. I was lucky enough to pack that. But those are the players that I'm going to go for. Again, let's look for the Tottenham players first. Are there any Tottenham midfielders? I might have already skipped past it. Perisic. Okay, Perisic is going in. The GOAT right there. Amazing year, of course. And now, apart from that, I think Modric, he definitely deserves to go in. Why can't I drag him? Can't I drag him? The game doesn't want me to. Why can't I drag him in? There it is. And the next player that I'm gonna go for, who should we put in? I don't know if this guy deserves it fully, but De Bruyne's an amazing player. I have heard a lot of criticism towards him. But I've always liked his card in game, so I'll put him there. Not really looking at chat right now. I'll look at chat afterwards. Once we come up with an actual vote, and then in the attack, I already know exactly the attackers that I'm going for. Harry Kane up there, Kulusevski right there, and Son right here. This is my team of the year vote. Agree to EA terms. Let's submit that. That is the team of the year. Wow, team of the year having 6 Tottenham players. That is really nice. You know, I'm gonna probably screenshot this afterwards, or we'll screenshot it now, and then I'll probably post it on Twitter or something. But a dub team so far. Oh yeah, we're doing this again, right? Let me quickly screenshot this. There we go. Yep, that is screenshotted. Let me see what chat is saying about my votes. How many wins do you usually get in weekend league? Because you have loads of coins for no FIFA points. I usually get about 14 wins. I've got 16 before. I've got 11 quite a few times as well. But I'd say on average about 14. Hammer ball knowledge test, totally accurate from wrong. Militao FIFA wise, Santa Claus. Didn't expect much to be honest. EMI is technically the best goalkeeper in the world. No. Frimpong, Martinez GOAT, Baragi, Frimpong man, most important save in football history. No, this guy's the biggest fraud ever. You know what? People like him too much. This guy is immature. He is a weird guy. He's so strange. I just hate looking at him. He's so toxic. I swear, like every time he saves a penalty, he does some like weird celebrations. I hate Martinez. This guy is just doesn't deserve to be in the goalkeeper team of the year vote. When it's team of the year out, I believe it's going to be in a week and a half. So from what I heard, in a week and a half on Friday, attackers will be released for 2 days, midfielders will be released for 2 days, then defenders for 2 days, then the full team of the year will be released, and then on Friday you'll get the team of the year nominees / honorable mentions. So so yeah, I'm going to save all my packs for Friday. I know it's going to be extremely tempting opening it the Friday before that when the attackers and then obviously midfielders and defenders are in packs. But I'm going to save until everything is in packs, including the 12th man as well. 12th man has to go in as well. This vote, Cap, is this a Tottenham past and present or something? Next level delusion. No. That is exactly what it is. Just bought 7 informs, dubs. So glad I got an ad. My eyes have been saved. Rare L from Hamo. At least it's rare. Coincidentally has a lot of Spurs players. Yeah, I found that quite weird. Yo, what's going on, Worldly Barber? War Trophy for Tottenham bias. You only hate his. Him because he's ex-Arsenal. No. Even if he wasn't ex-Arsenal, he's just a weird guy. Martinez may have conceded 3, but Lloris conceded 4. Look, it's only a 1 difference. How many packs have you saved for Team of the Year? It's in the stream title, I believe. We're on 344. Yeah, 344. We have an upgrade pack redeemed, or I'll be spamming those a bit later. Emi carried Argentina by conceding less goals than the opposition keeper. Should be called Team of the Nair. What content is dropping today? I'm not too sure. Will informs go up? I believe they will go up at some point in the year. I'm not too sure if it's going to be this week, next week, in 3 weeks' time. But at some point in the year, they will go up. Yo, what's going on, McCann? You sound different. How do I sound different? Hammer Delusion, Oblak and Reynaldo didn't get a nominee. Common L from EA. Atleti are horrific, that's why. Right. Let's go back. Wait, where is it? Let's go back on this. So yeah, this is obviously the team of the year that will get it. That's definitely what's going to happen. Now let's go for an actual vote. I'll use chat to guide me. How am I going to do this? Let me close that. Let me put chat. Let me put chat here. We got a 7.5k pack redeemed. I'll get that done as well. As soon as we've done this vote, I will do the upgrade pack and the 7.5k pack. Elbow knowledge right there. Hatate is clear of Doan. Bruno got a nominee, just shows us the best Bruno in the league. Right, okay, so let's go with an actual vote here. So in goal, who do you guys want to see? I think Martinez, definitely not. Lloris, I'm going to be honest, probably not. Bunu, Trapp, Szczesny, I'm not too sure. Maignan, Kobel, I'm not too sure. I think it has to be out of Courtois, Alisson, and Edison. And honestly, I feel like it has to be Courtois. My ball knowledge is great. Oblak has been dire for a while. Yeah, Oblak used to be such an underrated keeper. I don't know. I haven't really been hearing that many things from him. Courtois, Paul. No. we won't do a poll, but I'll just see what most of you guys are saying in chat. So I think Courtois is the obvious choice. Now for the defense, I did see a lot of people going for Frimpong, but let's go for an unbiased, realistic one to go for. Lando is such a bad mod, abusing mod power on another stream. Courtois should have won Ballon d'Or. Oh, I don't know about that. VVD, Frimpong, Teo, VVD, Militao, Cancelo, Marquinhos, Hakimi, VVD. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think VVD has had a crazy year. I think he was even overrated when he was like in his prime. But I think he's an amazing defender, but just maybe a bit overrated. Cancelo right back, Teo left back. Frimpong deserves it. Trent, VVD is a fraud. I think Oblak is still good, not as good as before, but the problem is the defense. Yeah, that might be it. Get him out of here. VVD. No, I don't think VVD. I really don't think. Almost 6, by the way. It is almost 6. So we'll do the defense. We'll look at 6 p.m. content. I'll do those, the pack and the upgrade that got redeemed, and then we'll carry on with this. VVD, yeah, nearly won the quadruple and played okay in the World Cup. Well, you don't get an award for nearly winning the quadruple. Theo and Cancelo. Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying Hernandez and Cancelo. I can see that happening. Now for the 2 defenders, I've seen people say Marquinhos, Militao, and Van Dijk quite a bit. I think I also saw someone said Gvardiol as well. Bateson put Nunes in, by the way. Oh my god. Courtois, Teo, Militao, Silva, James. I don't know about James and Silva. That's an interesting one. Don't really see too many people saying that. Gvardiol is so underrated. Yeah, I think Gvardiol, especially in the World Cup, he had a good few games. I think Gvardiol is an amazing player, but is he good enough to make Team of the Year? I think obviously you're going to have a lot of people not voting based on ability, but based on like how much they like the players. So I don't see Gvardiol getting in. Koundé, I'm not too sure. James is so injury prone. Upamecano. I think for the defenders, for the centre backs, we're getting a lot of very different people. I would put CCV and Iwata, but they sadly didn't get nominee. James would be there, but too many injuries. VVD, Tomori. Look, a lot of people are saying VVD. I don't think he deserves it, but let's just put him there. And I think I did see a lot of Gvardiols and Militaos and Marquinhos. Yeah, out of those 3, what would you say? Marquinhos, Militao, and Gvardiol. Most fraud centre back in the world. Yeah, I don't think he deserves it, but a lot of people are saying that. Teo, Tomori, Gvardiol, Hakimi. Yeah, a lot of people saying Gvardiol, Trippier, get rid of VVD. Yeah, I don't think VVD deserves it. Marquinhos, can't lie, VVD don't deserve. Diaz, Militao, Tomori, Gvardiol, at 6 p.m. Trippier over Cancelo at 6, Gvardiol. Okay, so we'll continue this in a bit. Oh, not that. Let's look at 6 p.m. content and then I'll carry on that vote. Militao, Gvardiol. Yeah, I think those 2 are the highest players so far. So 6 p.m. content. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. Nothing in objectives unless I missed something. And let's see the SBCs. What has been released? So we have a Raul Garcia 4-star, 3-star. 85 pace, 86 dribbling, 87 shooting, 87 passing, 89 physical. Okay, that's not a bad card. That's not a bad card. It's gonna cost an 83 rated squad. Okay, that's not too bad. Wait, let me do something quick. Real quick. Yeah, so 83, 1 team of the week and La Liga. It actually looks like a good card. I saw his pace and dribbling and I was like, maybe not. Shooting, shot power, long shots, attacking positioning, very good. Passing is very good as well. Dribbling is usable. Physicals are very good. Apart from his stamina, I think everything in his physicals look alright. And 99 heading accuracy. He is a striker, which is kind of weird. If he's a striker, at least give him like 1 or 2 more shooting. But decent card. Interesting. Quite cheap as well. I might get that done, possibly. Any more content? Because if that's it, that is a very, very disappointing day. I think that might be it. Is that it? Is that all the content that we have? Let me see. Whereas Kent and Tavernier, I think that's coming out tomorrow. Good idea for SBC, but terribly done by EA. Yeah, I think if he was a bit better, maybe check traits. Okay. Leadership, finesse shot, outside of the foot shot, power header, bicycle kicks. Okay, he's got a few good traits right there. Okay, yeah, he doesn't seem like a bad card. Just give him one more pace, one more shooting. I don't know. Could have been a better card. 85 pace is generous. No, it should have been more. For an 83, it's good. He has finesse and outside. Yeah, that seems good. Heading is good. Orient is still clear. Another L day. Yeah, if this is the only content, let's get back to the vote because this is really bad. Don't know why I'm surprised. Heading, or can Mundo has 99 heading. Right, so let's forget about content because nothing came out. Only Div 10 players would complete him. Well, I might complete him. But for his price, it's not too bad. Anyway, let's move on to this. So yeah, I still don't really know. I'm seeing a lot of like different votes. I think I saw Gvardiol a lot. I'm gonna vote for him just because he's kind of a unique one that not many people are going to be voting for. Biragi, Otamendi, Trippier. I don't think Trippier should get in. Newcastle have been really good at defending this season, but I don't know. Virgil, no, I really don't think so. Cancelo, Van Dijk, no, Dark Hawk. You keep on saying Van Dijk. I don't think Van Dijk deserves it. I'm thinking maybe Militao. You got rid of Van Dijk, mate. Comment L from Vieira guy. What did he say? Ban VVD, Mark. Yeah, maybe we should do a poll. I'm not too sure. We're getting a lot of different suggestions. Mark, Militao. You know what? I'm gonna go with who I think would be better on FIFA. I'm gonna put Militao in. If you disagree, let me know why. But let's move on to the midfield now. Now I think the players that stand out: Bellingham, De Bruyne, Kimmich, maybe. Modric, Casemiro. I heard a lot of people saying he should get in, and Perisic. I think those are the main players. What are we saying? Militao, Tomori. Do you guys really think Tomori? I'm not too sure. Douglas Luiz deserves 99 tots. Team of the year, sorry. Rio Hatate, Griffo, Alaba and Rudiger robbed of nominees. Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying that. Hatate, Rudiger better than Militao. Griffo, Rowan, Amrabat. Look, no one's given actual answers. Modric, Casemiro, KDB, Modric. I think that's the first answer that's actually good. Milan are slapping Tottenham in the UCL. Well, that's just not going to happen, is it? You'll see. VVD only gonna get team there because deluded Liverpool fans voting for him. Not gonna lie. Valverde, really, Valverde. I'm trying to think who should get in. Personally, I throw Diaz in over Gvardiol. Do you really think so? I think Gvardiol is a bit of an underrated player. That's why I kind of put him in. But do you think Diaz in? Valverde for sure. Really? Where the hell is Terry Taylor? Couldn't handle the 2-0 against Roma. That's because you're a City fan. Modric. Yeah, I think Modric. That's the name that I've seen the most. Don't people think Bellingham should get in? I was thinking maybe he can. City have fans. He's a City fan. Or LFC. Oh no. Yeah. So what are you guys saying? So Modric, I think that's definitely him going in. I'm gonna say maybe De Bruyne as a second player. Bellingham, Mane, Modric, Valverde, Bellingham. That's like I say, Bruno deserves a team of the year. Dusty ball knowledge from Pamo. No. It's a good ball knowledge. I'm a City fan, and Stones has been best defender this year in defense. This might be just showing how bad my ball knowledge is, but wasn't Diaz like injured for quite a bit? I don't know if I'm imagining that. Modric, Bellingham, De Bruyne. It's great to have loads of money, wins us trophies. Pedri for Waldo. Casemiro won UCL too and having a good season at United. Yeah, Casemiro, I feel like he's going to get quite a few votes, and I think it is quite deserved. Let's talk about De Bruyne. I've heard quite a bit of criticism recently, especially after the World Cup. I think De Bruyne's an amazing player. I think, but I don't know if he deserves it this year. Pedri, Valverde, Modric. A lot of people saying Valverde. Do you guys really think that? I didn't think that he was team of the year level. I knew he was good, but Mane, KDB, Valverde. Wait, is Mane in the midfielders? Oh yeah, he is. Pedri, man, honestly, said Pedri with chess. Mane deserves one, but it would be hard to get in. Yeah, I've not heard too much about him since he went to Bayern. I think I heard that he wasn't doing too great. Musiala. You just said Bellingham and you aren't saying Valverde. Is that English bias? I don't know. He came second in Ballon d'Or. Wasn't that last year? Saka, Valverde has been insane. All right, maybe I'm wrong. I'm seeing a lot of Valverde. So we will put Valverde in, and I think the third option, from what I've seen, Casemiro, De Bruyne, or Bellingham. Maybe I'm being biased with the Bellingham. Valverde, Modric, Bellingham, Amrabat, honorable mention. Yeah, third in the Ballon d'Or, UCL finalist, but that was the Ballon d'Or was last year. It's been a whole year since then. What's going on, Kempachi? How's it going? Second, was it simple? Mane, it has to be Mane. Really? Okay, a lot of people are saying Mane. I was thinking like this season he hasn't played crazy. And that Ballon d'Or nominee or Ballon d'Or runner up or second or third, whatever it was, that was last year, a whole year ago. You can't say, oh, he was close to winning the Ballon d'Or a whole year ago. That's why he deserves Team of the Year for this year. That's not really how it works. The most recent one, how long ago was this? KDB over Valverde. Mane was second in Ballon d'Or, I think is deserved for Team of the Year. It was the recent one, 2022, when Benzema won. Was he was he second? I don't remember this. Was this ball knowledge? Yeah, I know my ball knowledge is bad. But I thought it was last year. Benzema, Mane, then KDB. KDB has been off it. Was top 3. Lamo fraud ball knowledge. Okay, maybe I'm being fraudulent. I'm seeing a few people say De Bruyne should get in. And if you're saying De Bruyne finished third, then maybe he does deserve it in over Valverde. KDB has to be Benzema, Mane, KDB was top 3. Lama fraud ball knowledge. Keep Sadio. No Bellingham is insane. KDB easily gets in. KDB over Valverde. Okay, so I think according to chat, so far is everything okay? Mane, De Bruyne, Modric, Cancelo, Gvardiol, Militao, Hernandez, and Courtois. De Bruyne Valverde poll. Yeah, we could do that. Maybe one of the mods can set that up. Do it like a 30-second poll or something. If you say Bellingham, you need help. No, Bellingham's had an amazing year. Tomori makes it perfect. Yeah, if I think we'll do a De Bruyne Valverde vote, and then maybe I don't know, Gvardiol, Tomori, and who was the other defender we were looking at? There's a lot of defenders: Marquinhos, Ruben Dias, and VVD. No better than KDB though. Gvardiol had a good World Cup and that's it. Nah, I think last season he played very well. I'd say Casemiro over KDB because he won the Champions League and have got to the Prem and being the best CDM. Possibly Messi destroyed him. Are you okay? Right. According to the vote, Valverde gets in over KDB. Okay. Look, this is why you guys are probably better at voting because I have little to no ball knowledge, but I do think De Bruyne could get in, but according to the votes, Valverde is in, so I have to go with that. KDB deserves it, but I think Mane, shouldn't he be in the attackers? That's kind of weird. I don't think I can put him up. Where is Mane? I'm a bit unsure about Mane, but everyone in chat is saying he should, so I guess so. Valverde over KDB. Well, that's what the votes are saying. 6 votes to Valverde, only 3 to KDB. Chat has worse ball knowledge than Hamo. How's Valverde better than KDB? Valverde has been insane, but KDB should get in too. Our ball knowledge is good. Yogi called me crazy for putting Casemiro over KDB. Then we put Valverde over KDB. Tomori over Guardiola. Yeah, should we do a vote for that? Put Tomori, Guardiola. However you say his name. And put Ruben Dias and Marquinhos in that. Or maybe I can quickly do the poll. KDB gets in easily. KDB over Mane. Yeah, this Mane one is the one that I'm unsure about. But everyone in chat is saying Mane should get in. KDB should have a guaranteed spot in there. He's been unreal. Diaz, bro, he fell off. If people vote otherwise, your ball knowledge is fraudulent. No Mane. Look, the thing is, for me, Mane was the one that I'm unsure about, and also I think he's an attacker. So I kind of think a lot of people are saying KDB has to get in, and Mane is an attacker, so I don't know why he'd be in the midfield section. So let's change that. Hey, anyone know any players to invest in for profit? Right now, I'm investing in informs, discard informs. I don't know if that's going to be good, but in the past it's worked, so that's what I'm going for. My midfield should be Casemiro, KDB, Modric. Guardiola, he was good at the World Cup, and that's an undeserved spot. Well, he's got the most votes. Only one on Tomori, only one on Marquinhos, only one on VVD. So it seems like chat wants Guardiola to get in. And I don't think it was just the World Cup. I think in the league he's been playing well. But 6 votes for Guardiola, you can't argue with that, right? Mane deserves one, but hard to put him over the other midfielders. Yeah, that's right. Just Madrid fans voting for Valverde. It could be, but I'm going with what chat is saying. The majority of people are saying this, so that's what I've gone for. Absolute frauds. KDB better midfielder than Mane. Now Messi destroyed Guardiola's career. He's done nothing apart from being good at the World Cup. Guarantee it's Labas with his banner. But Casemiro over Valverde. Then it done. Alright, I think according to chat, this has been the most voted, or the names I've seen in chat the most. So we're gonna stick with that. If you don't agree, then I'm not too sure what we're gonna do. But yeah, let's move on to forwards. So I think Benzema should definitely get in. Neymar, Vinny, quite close, but I don't know if they make it. Haaland, again, I think very, very close. I don't know if he makes it. Kane obviously gets in. Mbappe gets in. Messi gets in. So yeah, I guess it's Messi, Mbappe, Kane, and Benzema. Out of those 4, which three get in? Kane, of course, right? Haaland, Messi, Mbappe, Nunez. Haaland obviously doesn't get in over Mbappe, Messi, Benzema. I think, oh my god, it's so hard not putting Haaland in. That's the thing. Kane, Messi, Benzema, Mbappe. Yeah, I think everyone is going to go for that. I don't think I can argue against it. Benzema, Messi, and Mbappe. So is that the final team of the year? Is that what we're going to go for? I'm going to leave if you vote Kane. Look, come on, Kane deserves it, right? Haaland just scores tapping. Haaland is one of the best goal scorers this year. It's such an easy attack. Messi, Mbappe, Benz. Haaland, Messi, Mbappe. Messi for sure. Who's 12th man? Vinny or Haaland? You know what? They could even do like a 13th man. You know, they should really do a whole bench because so many players deserve it. Ban if you say that one more time. Nunez, Haaland, 12th man. Kane didn't want a trophy. No, it doesn't matter about trophies. It doesn't matter about trophies. People have such fraud knowledge. Oh my god. Haaland, then Mbappe. Yeah, it does. Look, I'm just going what the chat says. What was that? Does Valverde deserve it? I didn't see, but I think it said yes. I feel like Haaland and Vinny deserve a team. Yeah, they should do 12th, 13th man, put in a 14th, 15th, and 16th. I don't know. Mbappe Farmers League. This makes me want to cry. Look, this is what the chat has voted. I can't argue with it. This is what chat has put in. What can I say? Hat-trick in World Cup final, but that's is Farmers Cup as well. Yeah. World Cup is a Farmers League, of course. I've just seen VR guy team the vote. Oh dear, it's worse than this. Guardiola's such an elbow. Yeah, I don't know if Guardiola does fully deserve it, but at the same time, I don't know who goes in instead of him. We did the vote, and Marquinhos, Tomori, and VVD didn't get the vote. So according to chat, Gvardiol does make it in. 2 centre backs out for Diaz and VVD. I don't know about VVD. I don't know about Diaz. If World Cup is Farmers Cup, as well, Messi shouldn't be in here as well. Yeah, World Cup is the biggest Farmers Cup. Mbappe and Marquinhos easy. How's Guardiola even in the nominee legit based off the World Cup performance? But you could say the same thing about Messi. Obviously, Messi is an insane player. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the team of the year. If you exclude the World Cup, he's had a good year. But is it better than Kane's? No. The front line should be Vardy, Barnes, and Madison. Messi is over here because he won the World Cup. Messi was good in the league as well. I think he was good, but Farmers League, right? Look at stats. Nominees deserves 100%. Messi and Mbappe because of World Cup. Farmers League, as people say, this guy's so deluded, bro. Look, I think if you exclude the World Cup, Messi had a good year, but a great year, especially for his standards. Is it a great year? I'm not too sure. So I'm going to what do I do? I'll do this. No, not that. I didn't want to do that. Let me go on this screen. There we go. Let me close chat as well, and let me close my camera. I just want to take a screenshot. But that, according to chat, is what we're going to go for. So I'll submit that. Look, I can't. You know what, I'll download the image. That's what I'll do. I'll post it on Twitter or something, or Discord or whatever. But this is what chat has said. I can't argue with chat. It's kind of weird because when we're doing the polls, then everyone is voting a certain thing, but then everyone in chat is saying the opposite to what the polls are saying. So yeah, I don't really know what to go for because chat is saying one thing, the polls are saying another thing. The thing is, you have to take into account the polls because obviously there's people that aren't chatting. Yeah, I think that's the team that we're going for. Pamel type of guy to think Henderson better than Scholes. I don't really think either of them are great. I think they're both kind of overrated. For his standard is a bold statement. What age is he? Like 35. He had an insane year. The thing is, people said Ronaldo had a bad season last season. But no one's saying, oh, for his age. No one's saying, what was it? We were talking about it the other day. 15 plus goals in the Prem. For his age, and everyone was saying he's finished. This season, Ronaldo's done nothing. But last season, everyone was like, he's been terrible, and he was one of the highest top goal scorers in the Prem. So I don't know. Can you take age into account? Tomorrow deserves it. Not gonna lie. I probably didn't see the poll. Wait, which poll? Which poll did I not see? Still Ronaldo's fault. Couldn't carry us to top 4. Is it his fault? I don't think so. Ronaldo carried United, but it included this season, which was 2021 as well, so he didn't deserve it. Yeah, I don't know. I think Messi, Ronaldo, both amazing players. Like you can't. I hate going on Twitter. I hate going on TikTok, whatever social media platform, and you see people criticizing one of them. You can't criticize either of them. They are crazy players. This season, Ronaldo hasn't played great. I can say that. Messi is still playing very well, but Messi is what, 2 years younger, 3 years younger. It's kind of sad to see. I talked about this before. It's kind of sad to see Ronaldo going to Saudi. Wait, why didn't that alert show up on screen? I didn't see it, but thank you so much for the follow, Saka. And yeah. So yeah, I'm so sad Ronaldo went to Saudi. I just wish that he retired. Could have at least ended it on somewhat of a better note than ending his career in Saudi. So it's kind of sad. Well, Anthony, Martial, Rashford, and Bruno is top 3. Nah, I'm joking. Salah deserves over Pessi and Benzema. People probably didn't see the Valverde poll. Well, wasn't there like 10 votes in there, and a majority of them were Valverde. PSG are playing Al Nassr this month. That's gonna be interesting. How many you'll see in Al Nassr when CR7 is gonna score 50 league goals? The thing is, I actually think he's gonna have a crazy season. But I think he's ruined his career. Just going there has ruined it. heard Ronaldo's debut matches against PSG. That's going to be very entertaining. Crazy how with Ronaldo, we wasn't in top four, but now we're third at the moment. Well, I think this season is very, very close. You can't say, oh, we're third, we're doing well, because aren't Chelsea like 10th and they're like 3 points behind top four or something? Let me check the table. Chelsea are 10th. If they win their game in hand, then they go joint points with Liverpool. So they are still a few points. They're like 5 points behind Tottenham. But yeah, you can't really say United are having a good season because Tottenham are having a terrible season, terrible season, and we're 2 points behind United. So I think this season is a bit different. You can't say Ronaldo didn't get us top four and this time we're third. He won't do well, not gonna lie. Couldn't hack it against Brentford. They're 10 points behind top four, but they do have that game in hand, right? And look, they're 10th, but with that win, they go joint with Liverpool. Well, to be fair, Liverpool also have an extra game. Actually, there's not too many teams with 18 games played. I think it's like 50-50. We also have a game in hand. Yeah, that is true. Let me look at some of the fixtures. So obviously we've got Arsenal and then City. You know, if we can get 3 points from Arsenal or City, I think that's a dub. No. You know what? Winning against City would be terrible. I want to beat Arsenal and then it's kind of weird to say this, but I kind of want City to beat us just so that they can would they go ahead of Arsenal? Let me look at the table again. So they're on the same games played. If we beat Arsenal and then City beat us, then I think they overtake Arsenal or something like that. So I desperately want to beat Arsenal, and then I wouldn't be upset with City beating us. But yeah, we'll have to see. Nobody cares when Dino, Kaká, Gerrard, Pirlo, all of these legends went to the MLS. Ronaldo goes to a place where he enjoys the end of his career, and he's ruined it. I just think it's the way that he went out. People were like bringing up that interview he did. I don't even know how long ago it was, like 6 years ago, and he's saying that he doesn't want to end his career at. Well, he says Qatar, America, and I can't remember the other country he said. But he said he doesn't want to end his career at one of those sort of countries. Yeah, he ends his career there. I think that's what kind of makes it worse, and I think also just like, I don't know, just the way it happened. Like I've said this before. I really like Ronaldo. Like forget football ability, just the work that he's put in. Like just like he shows how much hard work he has. Not saying Messi doesn't work hard, but it just is impressive watching Ronaldo. But I just thought the way that he went to Saudi, it was just a bit disappointing. You have City and Arsenal in 2 weeks. Yeah, but we've got them this week. I get it's different because the money, but Ronaldo agenda is crazy. Look, I've said this before. It's going to be so bad me saying this, but I like Ronaldo more than Messi. People are going to hate that I said that. But I do, and I really like just watching him play. Obviously not exactly the past few years, but when he was in his prime, I liked watching Ronaldo more than Messi. But even so I wouldn't say I have an agenda against him. I just felt the way he went out wasn't great. Not even a Ronaldo fan. Yeah, that's facts. I mean, totally contradicts himself for sure, but nobody would take him. He tried. Look, if he went to Sporting and he said he'll play for no money, or not no money, of course, but like have a huge reduction in his contract, they would have taken him. It's not that clubs didn't want him, it's clubs didn't want him for the amount of money he wanted. Saudi, or like one of these Saudi clubs, one of these like oil clubs, they're the only people that are going to pay him his wages. So I don't think no club wanted him. I think no club wanted him for that amount of money. Neither should get an out of position, since he's never in the right position. I like Ronaldo more than Messi too. He's why I love football. How do I get better at FIFA? Whatever the football debate you're saying, how to get better at FIFA. Just here's a tip that not many people will do. but it is good advice. Watch your games back. Obviously, don't watch every single one, but maybe the close games. Maybe if you lose 3-2 and you think you had more XG, record the whole gameplay. I'm not sure if you're on Xbox if you can do this, but if you're on PlayStation, you're easily able to just press the share button, press save gameplay, and you can record the last 15 minutes. Watch your games back. That is a really good way to improve. Not a Messi fan either, just love football. This is another thing that I've said before. Messi is insane, honestly crazy, but the fan base makes me dislike him. With a lot of things in life, I feel like when the fan base is annoying, then I hate the actual thing. If I didn't use social media and I didn't see like how annoying some Messi fans are, I think I'd love Messi. But I think just seeing his fans, I don't know, some of them are just so annoying that it makes me dislike him. And then when I see Messi playing so well, I'm like, why is this guy so good? But yeah, I love watching him play, but I just don't like him. The only club who wanted Ronaldo was United. No, for the money, that's the only club. But he could have said, okay, give me like 50k a week. A huge reduction in wage. But he could have gone to Sporting. He could have gone to any club, 50k a week. I'll say Messi's the GOAT, but Ronaldo did more for football. I think they're both GOATs. I think they're both amazing. Really don't know why we have got Weghorst. Yeah, but I feel like Ronaldo won't do that. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, both Ronaldo and Messi have a huge ego. I think people really point out that Ronaldo has a huge ego, but no one really talks about Messi's ego. I think Messi's ego is huge. Otherwise, he'd just accept extremely low wages. Remember the whole thing with Barcelona? Like, he could have stayed at Barcelona, I think, just gone on a really low wage. Like, obviously, when we're in a position that we're not footballers, we don't really know what it's like. We're like, oh, these guys are on hundreds of thousands every week. Why can't they take a pay cut? So obviously, I don't know what's going through their head, but you're on millions and millions a year. Like, take a pay cut. You're in a position that no human is in, or not obviously not no human. Very few humans have that same position that they're in. Just take a pay cut and enjoy football. But they both have a big ego. They're not going to take the pay cut, even though I don't know. It's just a nicer story to tell that he started off at Sporting, ends his career at Sporting. That's what I wanted to see. He'll get a promo card. You can just cross to. Messi is a quiet person, but you can tell the kind of guy he is. Yeah. That's another reason that I can't relate to Messi as much, because he's a quiet person, and the very few interviews that he does do, they're all in Spanish. I can't understand them. So yeah, there's like kind of like, you can't really relate to Messi. That's why I don't like him as much. Mbappe also has a huge ego. Yeah, his ego is probably bigger than Ronaldo's. I mean, I love Emmy, but he put a crying Mbappe face in the World Cup while right next to Messi, and Messi laughed. Yeah, like, you'd assume Messi and Mbappe are friends. Like, obviously, I don't think they're best friends, but they play for the same club, and if he's laughing about it, I don't know. That's another reason I don't like Emmy. All footballers have egos. They need to be grounded from a young age. They think they're superheroes. I think the England team, they don't have huge egos, and that's one of the reasons I like them. I think they all grew up together. They're all quite young. Obviously they have some ego, but I don't know. I just feel like the England team, they feel like a team. They feel like they're like friends together. That's kind of why I like them. Martinez is a huge. No, I hate him because of that. I really don't like him. Anyway, we've been talking about football for about 50 minutes. We didn't really have to open FIFA, did we? But yeah, I will relist these, and we'll probably just grind 81 pluses for a bit. Mbappe putting 4 goals against him. Yeah, that's so weird. You're getting scored against that many times, and then you're going to make fun out of him. I don't know, that just felt a bit weird. If Mbappe didn't score a goal against him, maybe you could argue that would have been not so bad, but you're conceding 4 goals. I know 3 of them were penalties, but it's a bit embarrassing. My brother's a pro. He's usually the most down to earth person, but he has an ego recently. That was a good convo. Yeah, yeah. I love speaking about football. I think speaking about football is probably better than speaking about FIFA. As you can see, I've got no goals in my club. I submitted all of them into this 81 double upgrade. Yeah, I think obviously to make it as a footballer, you have to have somewhat of an ego. But yeah, it is just a bit frustrating that they were at the same position that we were at some point, and now they just think that they're these like big superstars that need money so desperately. Like I've heard people argue, oh, he wants his family to be financially secure, but I think with his money, his kids, their kids, and their kids, and their kids are probably financially secure as long as they don't like waste crazy amounts of money. Um, so do they need to carry on going on these crazy amounts for more years? Probably not. Probably Messi scored like 4 to 5 pens at the World Cup. Was it that many? Yeah, that's he still scored a lot of goals, so you can't really take anything away from him. I hate when people say penalties like aren't that good. Well, not aren't that good, but they don't value it as much. Um, if Ronaldo would have scored 4 pens at the World Cup, everyone would call him Ronaldo. Exactly. There's definitely a bias towards Messi. I think most football fans like Messi more, and if Messi does something wrong, oh, this is just a one-off. If Ronaldo does something wrong, oh, look how bad he is. Which is kind of annoying. Ronaldo was fine at the age of 23 with money. Yeah, he probably could have retired then, and he would be okay with money. I'm playing at under 23s right now, but some people are so egotistical, it's crazy. But the sad thing is, usually is the people with the biggest ego that goes further. I think it's just the confidence. Like at my school, there was a guy amazing at football. But he was like the quiet guy. He wasn't quiet at all, but he was like he didn't have the biggest ego, and you saw that he didn't really make it into the football team. Um, but he was very good. Was 3 pens, but still a lot. Oh, was it 3 pens? Yeah. If Ronaldo scored 3, it probably wouldn't have been good for him. Bro, one in my team is so egotistical. He recently joined and thinks he runs the club. Oh my god, yeah, it's um that's why I like just playing football with friends. It's a lot more enjoyable. I remember going to I was never part of a football team, but sometimes I'd go to like Sunday, like just I don't know what it was called. But it was just a place where people could play football, and it's I don't know. I just feel a bit uncomfortable playing with random people rather than friends when you're just playing for fun. Like you just want to get your fitness up, just kick the ball around, not too serious whether you win or lose. But then when you play with like random people, then it's a bit serious, and then I don't know. I just really don't enjoy it. 30 minutes. I'm gonna go to watch the United stand. Um, that will be quite interesting. He calls everyone bad when they don't pass the ball to him, but if we do, he loses the ball every time. You know, I've had such bad experience with it. Just random people not passing the ball to me. I've got some memories. Sunday League? No. It's not Sunday League. It's not like it's not even amateur level. It's just it was just kind of I don't know if you'd call it like a class, but just when I was younger, I just used to like kind of go training. You should do a podcast. I've always wanted to do a podcast. I remember before I started doing like FIFA, like streaming slash TikTok slash YouTube. I actually used to after every single Tottenham game, I used to just talk about the Tottenham game and talk about my opinions, talk about like what I thought about each player, what I thought about the score, overall season. But yeah, it didn't really do that well, so I ended up like privating all the videos. But that was quite good. And yeah, I was speaking to my cousin and uncle about Tottenham last week, and then we were saying, oh, we should do a podcast, but no, I don't think we'll end up doing it. But it was a really good conversation just speaking about Tottenham. Um, because I think like especially my uncle, he has like a perspective that not many fans look at. And then once he says it, you're like, yeah, like I never would have thought about that. Like I think a lot of Tottenham fans are like Levy out, and they're like, why isn't Levy spending? Which is true. Like he should be spending more. But then I think Levy has been a good chairman overall throughout his whole time. Should he have spent more the past? I don't even know how long he's been here. He should have spent more, but I think his decision making isn't bad, and he treats the company like he treats the football club like a company, like a business. Yeah, I don't think he's a terrible chairman. Just maybe not exactly what I want. Really want the coach to sack him. I mean, in my age, people only want to score and don't pass to anyone. Maybe Butland to start for United. Hope he has the same in real life than he was on FIFA 17. Did you save packs for Team of the Year? If you did, how many did you save and did you get any? Team of the Year hasn't started yet. Team of the Year hasn't started yet. In the stream title, there's a count on how many packs we have. We're on 344. But yeah, Team of the Year's in like 2 weeks. I don't know why I said how many did you get. Or do you mean like how many did you get as in how many packs did I get? But then you said, did you get any? Sorry, I mean last year. Oh, okay, last year. Last year, I think, if I remember correctly, I saved about 400 packs. Yeah, I think it was 400 packs. And then obviously recycling all my duplicates into upgrades. Probably opened about 500, 550, maybe 600 in total. And I ended up packing Marquinhos, Donnarumma. And I might have packed Donnarumma duplicate as well. But definitely Donnarumma and Marquinhos. For the amount of packs that I opened, I wish I got another one. I wish I got one of the midfielders or attackers. But I think 2 Team of the Years this year, I don't think I'd be upset with packing one. If I can pack one, then my goal is over. Even if it's the keeper, I think just getting one would be good. Football is a business at the moment. It's sad to see. I just want us to spend money on good players and play good football. Obviously the chairman and the investors care about it as a business, but I just want I'm sure every fan wants it, right? Really want oil money for United, but I feel like it ruins the vibe. Yeah, like I wouldn't mind oil money coming into Tottenham, but yeah, it kind of feels weird. It's kind of like we criticize City for the oil money, but if it happens with us, we'll be happy. But yeah, it's I wouldn't be upset with it coming in. Villa set for money, but always do the wrong things with it. Yeah, but I think that with Tottenham, we have high expectations. We have every single club criticizing us, saying, "Oh, look, we're a top 4 team, slash top 5 slash top 6. Yet we can't win any trophies." So I think for Tottenham, the expectation is so high that, like Villa, no one. I don't mean this in a rude way, but no one expects Villa to do well. No one expects them to win trophies. When every club is like, "Oh, Tottenham haven't won a trophy for 15 years or however long it's been," it kind of like hurts inside, and it's like, can't we just like forget about the business, just go all out, just go for something? But yeah, I don't know. There's a person in my class who calls himself a passing god, but in reality he shoots from the halfway line and blames everyone else for not passing to him. He feels like Maguire, to be honest. You're not wrong. Like he gives the ball to the opponents and blames the team for not passing. Oh no. Oh yeah, Dark Org. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I didn't open the pack that you asked me to open. You said do an upgrade pack and a 7.5k pack, so I will do that. Hopefully you're still in chat. This pack, it's not that good. Let me just open one that isn't previewed. Villa aiming for Europe. But stick with Watkins, who is as capable as Nunes 1-on-1. But I just think like the rest of the Premier League clubs don't really have expectations. Like maybe Villa want to achieve big, but like I don't know. Like maybe I focus too much on social media and like talking with people. It's kind of like when people go on and on about trophyless and like we can't win anything, it does get kind of annoying. Hambo and Hambo Mo's Football Live podcast when? I wouldn't mind doing a podcast if I had a proper platform. Well, you don't need a platform to do it. You don't need like crazy views. Um, but I think if I was to do a podcast, I'd probably need to like create a separate YouTube channel, like separate to the FIFA sort of stuff. I'm still planning on posting more YouTube videos. I just need to get stuff set up properly. Don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully before Team of the Year starts, I can sort out the YouTube and start posting regularly. But yeah, I'll probably have to create a second channel for a podcast. But I'd love to do that. I'd love to do it. Um, bro, the debates would be crazy. We should do it. Maybe we could try that once. Like, hop in the Discord, record that, and if it goes well, we can upload it or something. I just realized I wasn't doing that properly. I know, man. If anyone does the job, it'll be Emery. But we need to make statement signings. Yeah, hopefully they can do good. But let's focus on Tottenham, of course. Should do it on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube. Yeah. I think that would be a good idea. I mean, let's be honest. Was Bruno 2021 Prime better than KDB that year or nah? Mm, I think Bruno was in the right place at the right time. Um, I think the system definitely helped him a lot. I think they were at the same level. I truly think they were at the same level. Alex Moreno is a good signing, but it depends on how we play. Um, I don't know too much about Alex Moreno, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, lockdown Bruno. Thinking of lockdown Bruno, I just remember the fantasy football days. Him just doing crazy on fantasy football. But yeah, I think he was really good. He was getting the goal contributions. He was getting the goals and assists. Um, and I think De Bruyne was still getting goals and assists, but maybe not as many. So maybe that's why Bruno like stood out a bit. But I truly think they were at the same level at that time. Has he gone to Villa? Yeah. You know what? We should have while we're talking about football, we should have just opened this cam like full screen because we weren't doing anything on FIFA. Um, but yeah, I said I was gonna grind. I haven't done anything. Um, probably won't play any FIFA on stream. Or you know what? I could have just been grinding 81s all this time while we talk. Nice we have Dinier though. Yeah, I don't really know who would be better out of the two. He doesn't look 29, so I'm sure he's got a few years in him. Or is Alex Moreno back up? Um, yeah, I don't really know too much about him. Did he play a lot? Where was he at before? He was at that Spanish club, Real Betis. That's what it was. 15 games played, 3 assists, good match rating. Um, yeah, I think he'd be a good player. And now I can't even get onto FIFA. I don't know why this always happens. He scored a wonderful free kick against United. Can't lie. Title football discussions, grinding 81s, upgrade for team of the year. Um, he's one of the better fullbacks in La Liga. Yeah, I don't know if this is because like I just focus on the Prem. I just follow like English accounts. But yeah, I don't really hear too much about outside of the Prem. Like if I'm gonna hear anything about it, it's gonna be PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, those sort of teams. Yeah, Real Betis, you don't really hear anything about them, so don't really know. Do you want to play me in a friendly because I have 3k channel points and it'll be more interesting than grinding 81s? No, grinding 81s will be more interesting. And if you want to do a friendly match, you have to pay the same amount as anyone else. Well, there's all the team of the year nominees. That's a lot of players, just the whole list of them. I don't know what they're gonna do for team of the year if they're gonna release nominees. I doubt they'll do that. Honorable mentions, that's what it is. I don't know how many honorable mentions there'll be. Maybe a whole team of them. But yeah, we will wait until the full team of the year, the 12th man, and the honorable mentions gets released. One thing we haven't talked about is did you guys see that team of the year icons? Something like that. I'm gonna try find it here. But there was like some weird team of the year icons. Let me find it. Um I can't remember exactly what it was called, but there was like a code or something. I can't find it. Okay, alternate reality icons and team of the year icons. No idea what that is going to be. I think I heard people saying that maybe players that have got team of the years on FIFA that are now icons. Players like Lam, I think I heard Xavi, Rooney. Can't think of anyone else. I don't know if there is anyone else. And then there's the alternate reality icons, which again I don't really know what it is. I think I heard people saying like if team of the year was around. If like FIFA Team of the Year was around all these previous years, like who would get into it? So maybe we could have, I don't know who deserves it, but like all these icons could get into like a alternate reality thing. I don't know what it is, but it's interesting, and I'm gonna probably wait for everything to be released to get that done. I feel like Chelsea fans have given up this season. Yeah, the thing is, Tottenham last season, if I remember correctly, before the January transfer window, I think we were in like a terrible position. I can't remember exactly what place we were, but we were doing so bad. Then we signed Bentancur and Kulusevski, and all of a sudden we're top four. So I don't think Chelsea should be like, oh, we're out of the picture, because we were in a terrible position before the window. So yeah, I wouldn't give up if I was them. And they've signed Felix, right, on loan, which is kind of weird. Half a season on loan. Very weird. Chelsea need a number 9 and Felix isn't the guy to score the goals for Chelsea. Yeah, I don't know how he'd be in the Prem. It's going to be interesting. I feel like Todd Bowley sees a bunch of the other teams going for players, assumes they're good and join the race. Will probably be a kit. Todd Bowley is playing in real life career mode. Is it bad that I don't know who Todd Bowley is? I'm guessing he's the Chelsea chairman. But I don't know. I don't know who he is. He is, right. Let's hope I'm right about that. Doing Team of the Year project, pack project. I got 45 packs. Do I use all my coins right now on 81 doubles? I have 185k. I'd put maybe half of your coins into them. Could you bring the price down? Could you bring the price down, please? Maybe I'll possibly like rearrange the channel points, like how much they're worth. You got to pay what everyone else does. Yeah, that's true. It sounds like Team of the Year could bang, but can be a huge disappointment. It can't be a huge disappointment unless the only way it's a huge disappointment is if the boosts just aren't good. Like if they don't give 99 stats, if they don't give like a 99 rated card, if they don't give like, I don't know, like plus 20s on some of these cards, then it'll be a disappointment. But I can't see it going downhill. Like EA know how to run a Team of the Year promo. EA have done it for a few years. I think just the players that are going to be in packs makes it exciting. Team of the Year could be so good. A Silver Star Team of the Year would be so cool. But who would get in a Silver Stars that deserves a Team of the Year? Team of the Year could be a huge W. For EA, it would be dreadful. How many games have you played in Rivals? No games played. 14 this whole season. I just can't be bothered with Rivals. And the thing is, I've heard a lot of people say your rival division determines like your opponents in friendlies. So I'm just thinking I might not play any Rivals this season and just drop down. I know it'll probably be good for the packs. That's 100k worth of packs each week. Actually, it's 200k if I pick the untradables. It's very tempting to play Rivals, but I'm just like, I want to drop down and make friendlies easier. Like the time that I spend playing Rivals, if I just did I don't know, League SBCs, Bronze Pack Method, 81 pluses, do friendlies instead of Rivals, I can probably make more than 200k worth of packs. Because let's say you want to get 8 wins in Rivals, let's just say, I don't know, it says that I've played 14 games, and I think I've only played 1 week. So let's just say it took 14 games to get my 8 games played. That is, what, 3.5 hours? 3.5 hours doing something else would be a lot better. We have a squad review. I'll check that out. 8k is mad price. Maybe it's the thing is when I stream, I want to focus on talking with chat. I want to focus on getting my account like as like I want to improve my account as efficiently as possible. I want to like get my SBCs done, get my games done that I need to play. So I just think like obviously I do enjoy playing with viewers, but I just think that it kind of disrupts the stream, like where we're grinding 81 pluses and then all of a sudden I have to like stop and play someone. Like I don't mind playing friendlies against people, but it just kind of disrupts the stream. Benzema's 9900%. If he is, that'll be a huge dub. As long as he's got, wait, let me look at his card last year. Benzema. If his team of the year this year is better than his team of the season last year, then it's just not gonna be. They're not gonna make it. His team of the season last year had 95 pace, 95 pace, 98 dribbling, 98 shooting, 90 passing, 87 physical. There's no way that they make the card as good as that. Or will they? Or will they? I don't know. If they make his card like that, huge dub. I'd want that card in my team so badly. 8k is a few streams and predictions worth. I was on 20k the other day, on 36k now. Wow. I'll post it in the Discord squad advice. Let me open the Discord up. I could have been on do squad advice. Yeah, you have to stop with the squad advice spam. It's like every single change you make to the squad, you do those. It's good you're spending your coins, spending your channel points, because then you can't make me do other stuff. If you're subbed, you get channel points boost multiplier. Yeah, I think it's a small boost. I have 4k now. I spent 3k like 2 days ago. I'm at 75k. Only use it on predictions. You know, I used to do that. I used to do that on Run the Foot Market streams. I don't watch him anymore because he streams while I stream, which is so sad. Because I used to watch him a lot, and I think that's all I did. Just watch him, do predictions. He doesn't really have anything for his channel points that I would spend it on, and I think I reached like, I can't remember, maybe like 600,000 channel points, and I never spent them, just on predictions, which was really fun. Power, he won the Ballon d'Or. I just hope this team of the year isn't rigged. Don't want to see Haaland or Pedri. No, I want to see Haaland get into both, man. He shouldn't this time round. And Nkunku, Benz, Mbappe realistically deserve it for last year. And Nkunku, I don't know. Can't do predictions. Sweden government, please don't locate my IP and get me in jail. If you used VPN, would that work? Would you be able to do channel point predictions? Yeah, same. I used to watch Foot Accountant, but YouTube streams same time. Yeah, I used to watch Foot Accountant quite a bit. I still watch his YouTube quite a bit. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like both Foot Accountant and Run the Foot Market, they kind of I know Run the Foot Market doesn't trade as much now, but both of them are kind of like how do I say it? They don't give trading tips that much, and when they do give trading advice, they usually say, oh, this did happen. If you did do this, you would have made coins, rather than you should do this in the future. Like, I don't know. Instead of saying, well, to be honest, they do, Foot Accountant does say, oh, invest in fodder because it's low. But most of the time he's like, oh, if you invested in fodder, you'd have had a lot of coins right now. If you get what I mean. Like, I think both of them are kind of like, we'll tell you what happened, we won't exactly give you trading advice. And Nkunku had the season of his life, but Chelsea are about to end him, and Nkunku regrets everything. Maybe he'll regret everything. Anyway, I think I might end the stream now. It was a very good chat. We were speaking for like an hour about football mainly. Not much FIFA talk. I should have just been sitting here. Look, I have no golds in my club, so I'd have to buy everyone. I could have just sat here, just do. It does take a bit of time, to be honest. And I guess there's not, at night time when I was doing this, it was a lot easier to buy players for 650. And bidding is just way too long. I tried doing that as well. Yeah, I think I could have just sat here. That's 4 players. That's 5 players. I could have just sat here just doing this while talking to chat. I think the problem is I have to look at this screen and chat at the same time. And I can't really do that. You're not seeing my squad? Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I opened it up and I was looking at it, but I didn't actually put it on the stream. And I didn't say anything about it as well. Is that gonna show up? Squad advice. There it is. All right, goalkeeper is good from what I heard. Right back is good. Left back is good. Midfield is very good, and attack is good. I think the main players you kind of want to change is James, Di Maria, Valverde, and the two centre backs. What's that left centre back called? I can't remember his name. But the rest of your team is fine. I think. Could you has that Di Maria SVC expired? I feel like it definitely has because that SVC was a long time ago. Yeah, it did expire. Yeah, I would have tried to get that SVC done, but I guess you've already missed it. Um, what could you go for? What could you go for? So Valverde has got two cards that are better. I think he's got that Champions League card. I guess that would be your next upgrade for him. Left wing and right wing. Who would I go for? I guess you want Messi on Chem. So Neymar, you could try get Neymar. I know he has gone down a lot of coins. I'm going to quickly check his price. Neymar is 110k. He was like 90k a few weeks ago. I guess he's gone up a bit. Right wing, I guess you could keep Di Maria, but maybe someone like I don't know. I was going to say Politano, but you don't really have too many Serie A players. Who could you get a right wing? I'm not too sure. Let's see what chat's saying. Elanga starts today. Solid squad. That's my Tuesday evening gone. Let me see. Who could you get at right wing? I'm guessing someone in the Liga and just for the links. Liga right wing. There's not really anyone. Yeah, I guess not Liga. Maybe like a hero instead of Di Maria. Let's see. World Cup heroes. Right wing, they're all too expensive. Okay, what about the base heroes? Trying to find someone that would be good for your squad. Heroes. Where are the heroes? I want to foot in. There it is, foot heroes. Right wing, you could go for Joe Cole. Brolin, I like his World Cup card. I'm not too sure about his base card. Alawiron, his base hero, you could go for him instead. And the two centre backs, honestly, it's probably just instead of getting that Serie A centre back, I don't know how good he is, but maybe just get someone like Van Dijk, gets that link with Gomez, gets the Premier League links as well. Yeah, quite a good team. I'd go for Van Dijk here, an upgraded Valverde here. I'd go for Joe Cole or Brolin here, and I'd go for Neymar there. I don't know how many coins you have, and I don't know if you can afford that, but I guess those are like future upgrades in time that you kind of want to get done. Watching Elanga play is painful in my eyes. I was thinking new Kimpembe centre back and right back, new Trent, left wing Neymar, right wing Dembele. Yeah, that sounds good. I think when I tried Valverde, I didn't really like him. I don't know why. His player of the month wasn't great, but I have heard that his UCL card is very good. So you could try get that, but I know that's very, very expensive. I don't know. I think it was like 500k, and if you are getting that, who's it, Kimpembe, that's most of your coins gone. I think Trent's like 200k. Neymar, that's 100k, and Dembele, I don't know which version of Dembele you're gonna get, but if it's just the gold, then I guess that's all right. Yeah, I don't know how many coins you have, but if you can afford all of that, that's good. That's a good thing to go for. And yeah, if I was gonna rate that team, let me have a look at it again. Messi, I didn't even mention Messi. Messi's amazing. Dino's amazing. Vieira's amazing. Captain is really good as well. I think, I don't know what I'd rate that team because you've got some like crazy players. But then I look at Di Maria and James and I'm like, can I rate this team high? I don't know. I think I'd give it like an 8.2 out of 10. Could have been higher if the left wing, right wing, and centre back was a bit different. Garnacho, Anthony, and Elanga front three. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound great. Yeah, I think reading chat and doing this at the same time is a bit long. I think grinding and gameplay I should just stick off stream. And I think on stream we can just do a few things here and there, give you an update on what my club is looking like. look at 6 p.m. content. But I think I need to get all this done off stream. Because I can't read chat and do stuff at the same time. Messi there, 8 out of 10, and I think definitely just Messi on his own makes an 8 out of 10. I think the rest of it maybe 8.3. Rashford on the bench is against Charlton though. I think you'll be fine if you somehow end up losing, then Rashford can come on after. We're playing Kobe Mainu as a 10, I think. Don't really know who that is. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I think I did everything that I need to do. We did the team of the year voting. We talked about football. We did 181 double upgrade. But it was quite a good stream. When is team of the year? I believe in a week and a half. So on let me check the actual date. Friday the 20th or maybe Friday the 27th. I'm not too sure. One of those two. No way you don't know Kobe Mainu. I don't know who he is. No, I just came. Oh no. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you can join a bit earlier. But yeah, I think for now I will go. Wait, don't end it. If you got next gen, want to play for $20? Oh my god, am I actually gonna go for it for the $20? Am I gonna still stream for $20 just to play against you? I don't mind. If you send me money, then I'll carry on. Maybe I should carry on streaming. You know how I am. Doing stuff for money. If you're gonna pay $20 just to play a game against me, I'll take that. If you lose 20 quid. No, that's not how it works. Yeah, it's both ways. No. It's $20. Yeah, what's $20 in pounds? I'm guessing it's, I don't know. $20 in pound, £16.45. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind getting paid. I think he means the loser has to pay $20. Oh no, then I'm not doing it. If we're doing a wager, then no, I'm not doing it. Forget that. 20 V-Bucks. Oh, okay, 20 V-Bucks. That is tempting. Might have to go for that. But yeah, if it's a wager, I'm not doing it. If you're gonna pay me just to play against me, then I'll agree. Pamela, what a sellout you are, not gonna lie. But as long as there's no as long as it's not some like huge thing, if it's just playing a game of FIFA, then of course I'm gonna take the money. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, if it's a wager, then I'm gonna have to decline that offer. But yeah, I've got a problem. Nearly every stream, I say, okay, guys, I'm gonna end the stream, and then someone says something, and then I carry on, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna end the stream, and then someone says something, and I carry on. It's his choice, and he's debating, still streaming, so calm down. I'm a 1v1 on FIFA for 1 cent. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, so I think now we are actually gonna end the stream. No more convincing me to stay. I will be back tomorrow, of course. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday. I don't know what's gonna happen on Wednesday. I don't think there's going to be any crazy content. Maybe that was it, Tavernier and Kent is going to come out. But yeah, we'll be back for content. We'll focus more on FIFA next time rather than just talking about football. Am I addicted to streaming? No, I'm not. See you, Pam. See you later. Team of the week tomorrow. Yes, team of the week is tomorrow. Maybe a Kane team of the week, possibly. But yeah, that is it for me. I will see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Right. Bye, everyone.